guys. I wanted to discuss something, sort of disappointment in myself, I guess, on failing to step in and educate people about trans stuff. Um, because I do a lot of work in the LGBT community in my area and stuff, so I do stuff like that, but when it comes to like situations that I'm in, and like someone is talking about transgender people and they're not being offensive and they think that they're being educational and they're trying to like educate others on trans issues when they themselves are not trans and they don't know that I'm trans, um, and they're saying like wrong information. um, I always kind of freeze. And if it's with like friends or something who don't know I'm trans, then I'm not as hesitant to be like, hey, actually that's wrong. This is whatever, because my friends know me and they know that I have like random crap to say a lot of the time. But um like in class, I have one teacher who constantly brings up trans people, and a lot of the time it has nothing to do with anything. Like, I just don't understand. And I know that my teachers, like at staff meetings, they talk about um, transgender students all the time. Like, not specifically, but like just the um, like that there are a lot of trans students at my school. There's about 20, and um, so they talk about trans inclusiveness a lot. And I think that some teachers get it and they know, how to be respectful, and they know enough that it's that when they do mention it, it's in an educational way and it's in a correct educational way. But some just don't. And definitely one of my teachers is just not, like, I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to mention trans people at all, and it just kind of happens, and I sit there and I don't even. At first, it's like shock, like, or like confusion as to like, why is this relevant, or you're using this in the wrong situation or something like that. And it's not to be offensive, it's just wrong information. And I'm kind of hesitant because I'm not. There's one person in that class that knows I'm trans, and I've known her since I was 10, and she was actually the first person I came out to. And but otherwise, I'm completely stealth in that class to the teacher and all the students, and I'm really hesitant to bring up to put more, um, emphasis on the topic than needs be. And I don't want to out myself either in that class. So I'm kind of stuck and I don't know what to do, because it depends. I've come out to teachers before. Usually I just let them do their thing, perceive me as male, and I don't tell them, and they never know. But there have been some assignments where I can incorporate it and do a really good job. Some like English essays or like personal assignments where I can incorporate it and it really works. So I've come out to teachers through assignments before, and there have been a few assignments in this class where I could have really like mentioned it. All I've said in the assignments is coming out, but my teacher doesn't know where in the community I identify, and I'm kind of hesitant to say so because I feel like it'll just be kind of like really awkward, or one of those things where if she mentions trans people, she'll look at me kind of thing, and it's just like, I don't want that. So, but my main point of this video is like when there's situations where people are just not educated enough and they're talking about trans people, and I feel really hesitant to step in because I don't want to out myself. Um, but it still makes me uncomfortable because I'm like, you're giving wrong information to so many people, and I feel like I should say something, but I just can't bring myself to. And um, I don't know. So I kind of get disappointed in myself that I didn't, say something. But at the end of the day, I guess it really, you gotta make sure that you're not going to put yourself in a situation that's going to make you miserable, I guess, and coming out in that class or saying any or hinting at the fact that I'm trans in that class is not something I want to do. At least not this early in the semester. It's my last semester of high school, so if at the end I want to say something, then, you know, whatever, but I'm not in a hurry to out myself anytime soon. So, um, so if you have any similar situations or any sort of advice or anything like that, or you just want to discuss this topic of people who aren't trans, wrongly educating others about trans stuff, then do leave a comment, question, or advice, and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys. See ya.